You've had another night of disrupted sleep and you're tired of being tired. We get it. From irritability to weight gain to poor concentration, interrupted sleep has many adverse effects. Yet many people simply don't know how to fix the cycle of sleep. If this sounds like you, it may be time to take a look at your bedtime routine. The chances are you're ruining the opportunity for a peaceful night's sleep before your head even hits the pillow. Well, we have put together a list of the top 10 bad sleeping habits that you need to break immediately. Welcome to Soundwave Collective. Join me, the host, as I dive deep into ways to improve your meditation, sleep, and focus. With our library of many sounds, guided meditations, and curated playlists just for you, we hope after listening you find balance in your daily life. Number 1, too much screen time before bed. We have all heard this, especially from our parents as children growing up, about screen time before bed and how it affects your sleep and your eyes. So, how much time do you think you spend scrolling through Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok before you hop between the sheets? Or maybe you're already in between the sheets and you just can't fall asleep. If you're anything like most of us, your phone is rarely out of sight. It's either sitting next to you on your nightstand or even under your pillow while you try to sleep. While browsing on your phone may seem like a harmless habit, too much screen time before bedtime can mess with your overall health. The blue light emitted from screens like phones, tablets, and televisions may stimulate the brain, affecting melatonin levels and the natural hormones we produce to help us drift off to sleep. Try switching off all screens an hour or so before bedtime. If you're really struggling to resist scrolling, try keeping your phone in another room. And if you rely on your phone for your morning alarm, like me, you can always try using a good old-fashioned alarm clock. If you're someone who needs something to do right before you sleep, consider reading a book. An actual book, not a book on your phone or tablet, or listening to some relaxing music or guided meditations. Number 2, eating big or heavy meals too close to sleep time. While a little snack before bedtime is fine, wolfing down your dinner or large amounts of food before hitting the hay isn't. Eating a big meal can cause problems for your sleep. And if you're heading to bed soon after, you may experience heartburn or indigestion as your body tries to digest all the food while you're laying down horizontally. As such, this can affect your sleep. Not only does eating a lot before bed make it harder for you to fall asleep, but it can also lead to acid reflux. Acid reflux is when your stomach is really full of stomach acid. Acid reflux is quite common in late eaters, and you can often notice the effects of acids on the teeth. Your body needs time to digest food before you lie down, so try to eat dinner or dessert or any type of snacks about 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. Drinking coffee or caffeine too late in the day. We've all been there. You're halfway through the workday and you're in that mid-afternoon slump. It's time for coffee. While it's tempting to grab a cappuccino to help you through the last hours of the workday, sadly, your midday energy boost may be affecting how you sleep hours later. The effects of coffee or caffeine can be felt up to 8 hours after consumption. Caffeine stimulates the nervous system, causing increased brain activity and wakefulness. Of course, neither are helpful in you falling asleep soundly. We are not saying you need to cut out caffeine completely, though. Just try avoiding coffee and caffeine, like tea or soda, after 3 p.m. This allows your body to metabolize caffeine so it doesn't keep you tossing and turning at night. Number 4, laying awake in bed. If you're struggling to sleep, it doesn't help to lie there awake for hours. If this happens regularly, as it may occur in insomnia, you may learn to link your bed with anxiety and having issues falling asleep. That is something that we don't recommend. Instead of lying there counting sheep, try a relaxing activity like reading a book or listening to music. If you're still struggling to drift off, get out of bed for a bit. Have a break from lying down and try again a little later. Number 5, overdoing the nightcaps. Some of us turn to alcohol to help them sleep, but actually this doesn't help at all. While a couple glasses of wine or more may make you feel drowsy, drinking alcohol disrupts your body's ability to reach a deep sleep, restful state. While alcohol may help you fall asleep quickly, it doesn't mean it will help you stay asleep. You may wake up in the middle of the night and struggle to fall asleep once again, since the effects of alcohol haven't been worn off. What's more, a glass of wine or cocktail may cause you to fall asleep earlier than planned, which can also disrupt your sleep schedule. Number 6, strenuous exercise before sleeping. While exercising is a great way to stay healthy, vigorous training before bedtime can make it difficult or nearly impossible for you to sleep. For example, going on a late night run or hitting the gym. Intense activity raises your body temperature and releases endorphins. It can also increase levels of cortisol. Try to exercise any other time of the day. Keep those heavy-duty workouts at least 3 hours before bedtime. Many people who exercise regularly find that they sleep better, so don't cut it out of your routine completely. Your core body temperature needs to cool down for you to sleep well, and all those endorphins whizzing around in your brain can keep you wide awake. If you enjoy being active before bedtime, you can also consider some gentler exercises that can help you unwind. I like yoga or Pilates or even some simple stretching. Meditation is another excellent alternative to heavy training before bed. 7, taking long naps. This one is a little controversial and it may not apply to everyone. After all, some cultures praise the midday siesta, and many people swear by naps to help them get through their day. If you sleep well at night, napping during the day generally isn't a problem. But if you struggle to get your shut-eye in, napping is a no-go. The last thing you want to do is worsen your problem by sleeping during the day. Naps reduce your chances of falling asleep well at night. If you're feeling exhausted during the day and in dire need of rest, this can suggest a disorder like sleep apnea, and I recommend go talking to your family practitioner. Number 8, skipping unwinding time. Sleep is a very quiet activity, so it doesn't make sense to transition from something the opposite, like intense exercise, as we mentioned above. Our bodies don't do well with abrupt changes, so it's always a good idea to give yourself some time to unwind before bedtime. Think of reading a book or listening to calming music or sinking into an indulgent hot bubble bath. All these activities help us mentally and physically prepare for sleep time. Although many of us are busy people, be sure to take time to spend 30 to 60 minutes preparing for your body and mind for bedtime. This can be the beginning of your bedtime routine or even incorporated into your self-care routine. Number 9, and for me, this is the most important one, using your bedroom as a multi-purpose room. Many of us working from home, it's not unusual to use your bedroom as both a place to rest and work. It can be tempting to grab your laptop and type away in bed, but this can make your body confused about the boundaries between work and bedtime. As such, this can make it difficult for your body to know when to sleep. If you have a bedroom filled with televisions, computers, gaming stations, phones, and other gadgets, this may make it more likely that your brain will be stimulated late at night. While gadgets may be fun, they won't help you sleep better. Make your bedroom a calming and inviting space, used mainly for sleeping and relaxing. Number 10, having an irregular sleep schedule. And upon doing our research, most people don't have a regular sleep schedule, and that blows my mind because I love and value my sleep. While a weekend sleep-in may feel great, it's not so good if you don't follow a regular sleep schedule. People who don't have a regular bedtime or wake-up schedule have a higher risk of metabolic disorders and chronic health concerns like diabetes. A weekend recovery sleep may sound heavenly in reversing a loss of sleep, but know that getting different amounts of sleep each night can affect you more in the long run. If you go to bed and rise in the morning at different times each day, your body will be confused about when it's supposed to sleep. Try fixing your wake-up time with an alarm and hit the hay when you start to feel tired in the evening to ensure you get enough hours of sleep in consistently. So for me, for instance, my sleep schedule is I'm in bed by 9 and I wake up by 5:36 a.m. And this is pretty much on a daily basis. So take a look at your sleep schedule. Take a look at these habits. How many of these are you guilty of? If you're guilty of all of them, that is okay. It's never too late to change from bad habits to good habits to sleep time.